Okay. Yeah.
Hey, it's Jill for today.
Yay!
How are you?
Had better days.
It's hot.
It's hot.
It's hot. I think I'm gonna have a sip of my signature wine.
Yeah.
Hmm?
No, trying to quit.
Yeah. Well, okay, so let's get this ball rolling. You're doing fine.
I'm doing okay.
Well, you know, let's be honest with them.
We bickered.
We bickered today. It happens, you know, to the best of us.
Especially when it's hot.
Yeah, it makes it
And
worse.
you're tired.
Yeah, it makes it worse.
And you need a vacation.
We do. And I told him.
How could we need a vacation? We're retired.
Don't
I
care.
don't get it.
Don't care. I told you, you get in there and you find us a place to stay. I don't care where it is. I don't care if we go to St. Louis. You find us a place to go to.
Yeah. She doesn't fly.
No, I don't.
She can't drive
No,
more than
not
2 or
for
3
you.
hours. But I have
It's
to.
not my
St. Louis.
problem.
Okay.
It's not my problem.
Yeah. All right.
Okay. So, on that theme, we had Memorial Day.
Yeah.
And I guess everybody else had Memorial Day too. And we had a
But ours was memorable.
What? It was what?
Memorable.
Oh, for Memorial Day.
Yes.
You got it. Okay. So we had a nice little do here, right? And we
We did.
fixed, I fixed what was that that went by? It was big. Made a macaroni salad of epic proportion.
It was delicious.
It was. In fact, he said, "Are you sure we have enough macaroni?" And I said, "Oh, I don't know. Tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to boil it up, and if we look at it and we say, oh, it's not enough, then he was going
I
to."
got macaroni coming out.
Well,
for years.
first of all, you know, I was making macaroni salad with, you know, little macaroni. So he says, "Well, if we don't have enough, what we can do is I've got some penny pasta, you know, long." He says, oh, "We'll
I'll
just
slice it up. What do I know from cooking?
So what happened was, it didn't happen because I boiled up the macaroni we had. I have enough macaroni salad for the whole neighborhood, but it was delicious.
It was.
So I made macaroni salad, and
I'm gonna have a bowl of it.
Yeah, you are. You probably that's your afternoon snack. I also made a blueberry cobbler that was so delicious.
With some of that coconut.
Soy delicious, so delicious. The coconut frozen one in there.
It's kind of like Cool Whip, only it's made out of.
That's right. Yeah, it's excellent.
It's made out of coconut instead of chemicals.
Yeah, and that was fabulous. In fact, if we decide to have another blueberry cobbler, I will make it on camera because easy and just so delicious.
Tell them about the highlight.
We had hamburgers.
Yeah.
And we had, I'll tell you what.
Those are good. Amy's Quarter Pounders. All vegan.
Oh, I'll tell you. I'll pull one out because these are quarter pounders, folks. Look at this. Look at this.
The nice thing, we did them on the barbecue.
Yeah, we did.
And what you see is what you get. They don't shrink down.
No, they don't.
And they were delicious.
Absolutely.
On Jill's homemade, Jill Verde's homemade hamburger buns.
Oh, read in my head.
With a little
Everything.
few condiments,
Oh my gosh.
mustard, mayo, ketchup, wasabi mustard,
Guacamole, onions, tomatoes,
jalapenos,
pickles, sprouts. Oh dang,
yeah.
they were good. Oh, we forgot the cheese.
Yeah, we put so much stuff on there. We forgot the cheese. What the heck?
So anyway, it was delicious.
But they were delicious.
Yeah.
But we actually decided that a whole one is too much. A half each is plenty for us.
We each ate
especially when you make them that big.
Yeah,
you know?
we each made a whole one, and we each could only eat half. It
Yeah.
was too much food. But boy, was that a good do? Was that a good do or what?
Yeah, it was.
So yesterday, I was doing a little bit of prep work, and I was going to.
Oh,
Are
I
you
almost looked
looking
at
at the
No,
list?
I wouldn't think of it.
You were, weren't you?
No,
Busted.
you know I can't read.
At least you can't read my writing. So I was getting a little prep work done yesterday. Pardon me. And I said, I'm going to make some buckwheat. Buckwheat. So we had buckwheat, and we seal it in a nice container, you know. So I pull out the buckwheat container. I got my water going, you know how you do. And I open up the buckwheat, and I always keep like little instructions of what the ingredients in the water and all that inside the thing. So I go to pull out my little instruction sheet, and I said, oh, I've got some dust on it, you know, like you got a little food part.
The dust is
those are
crawling.
moving. So I started freaking out. I said, Oh no, I can't, my eyes are, no, there's little teeny, I'm talking, itty.
Very
bitty,
small, little bugs
bitty
crawling
bugs.
all over the bucket.
So I'm in the kitchen and I'm screaming, basically help, help, the house is on fire. And he's in his office and he says, I'll be right there.
I'm getting the
I said,
357,
no,
you
you
know,
don't
I figure I'm gonna have to
understand.
shoot
Get your
something.
butt in here. But I'll be there in just a minute. And he doesn't know what's going on, but I'm having a cow because bugs are my thing.
Yeah, I should have known it was a bug of some sort.
So he comes in, of course I've gotten the lid clamped down on this jar again, and I've got it, I've nuked the counters, with my spray ball. So he comes in and I said, oh my gosh, there's bugs in this buckwheat. He's looking at the container. I said, you can't see them that way. You have to look with a magnifying glass. So sure enough, didn't you?
Yeah.
They were, I'm telling you what, folks, they were so tiny. So I called Azure Standard, is who we bought them from. I bought
God
a
only knows how
5-pound
many
bag.
we've eaten.
It's true. I said,
Yeah.
I bet we cooked some before it. No, well, whatever, So I called him and she says, well, can you send a picture? I said, you won't see them in the picture. Anyway, that was kind of creepy. That kind of,
The only time we've ever had a problem, we had a problem like that in a bulk bin in a store one time with some Nature Burger.
Yeah, dry burger.
And then also we had a problem with pasta.
Oh, yes.
Imported
yes.
pasta
Mhm.
that had bugs in it.
Well, actually, it's not that. I mean, it's imported, but it's Ronzoni brand.
Yeah.
And we had little bugs in the box. Actually, more like dead bugs in the box.
Yeah, little black guys.
Little black guys. And I did a lot of looking up online, and evidently this is not uncommon.
Yeah.
So check.
Anyway, moving on.
Speaking of food, I had another bad batch of avocados come from Trader Joe's. Took them back. Got my $4. Actually, it was $3.99, but I got a penny out of them because she gave me the full $4.
Yeah, that'll cover our time.
I don't do
our
this anymore.
gasoline mileage. And
So that's it. I wanted to say, I was going to have avocados on Memorial Day, which was yesterday. I opened up 2 avocados and they were all rotten. What are you going to do to pay me back for
Instead
mine?
of fresh avocado, we had Costco guacamole on our burgers.
It was delicious.
It wasn't bad.
It was pretty good.
Yeah.
All right, so, okay, so we got so I don't do this. I send the stuff back. Take it back. And if I don't have a receipt, too bad,
Oh, that's, by the way,
Yes.
you still haven't provided Cuisinart with the information they request.
No, I got a Cuisinart. Oh God, we're just talking everything. Well, we don't talk too often on camera recently. I bought this little food chopper, right, from Cuisinart. I have a Cuisinart that I've had since 1979, and dang, that thing is like a workhorse still to this day. So I bought a little 4-cup Cuisinart chopper. No way.
It's lame. It'll chop a few nuts, but that's
You and I
it.
said the same word.
Lame?
Lame.
Yeah.
So I wrote them. I don't want this thing. I don't have the receipt. I don't have the box. I don't have a quality piece of product. So we're going to see. They sent me information on how to, but I don't want another one. It's going to do the same thing.
Yeah.
It's just junk is what it is. I don't know where to put this one. I'm going to think about it for a second.
All right.
I've had, how many people have written in about my hair?
Lots.
Now, of course, I'm not having a very good hair day because it's hot and I got it pulled up in the back. I have people...
Don't hit me.
No, I promise. I have people write literally every time I put a video on. What are you doing with your hair? Your hair looks great. What have you done with your hair? Okay, here it is. As we know, I'm a little challenged on top. We don't want to talk about it, right? But I'm a little hair challenged. So I looked at my pictures and I said, this really is not the way to go. So what I did was, I did a Donald Trump sweep over. So I've got my hair parted. I know.
Don't mention that name.
I won't. I'm sorry. So I have my hair parted pretty far over here. Okay. So sweeping over instead of it before it was parted in the center. So now we have it parted to the side. The other thing I've done is I'm letting it grow longer. Now I don't let anyone cut my hair. I cut my own hair. I have for about the last 30 years. So I've been trimming my hair, and I've been trimming it more like with a layered thing. So it's shorter hair. It's just lands back. I have been straightening it. Remember, it had a lot of curl in it. Well, I've got a straightening iron, so I'm straightening it, right? And then I've lightened the color up quite a bit. It's pretty blonde now. The other thing that I've been doing is I've changed my hair shampoo. I'm using Dr. Bronner's. Dr. Bronner's. I'm using that for my shampoo, and I'm using the Trader Joe's hair conditioner. That's it, folks. That's it. So that's what's happening with my hair. And thank you all for all the compliments you've given me on my hair. I didn't realize it was going to create such a stir in the YouTube world, but I've gone viral. It's almost gone viral.
I feel like Brendan Sullivan, a potted plant here. So.
All right, so we're going to get to you now.
Most people don't know who Brendan Sullivan is.
No, they don't. That's an old Oliver North.
Yeah, he was Ollie North's attorney.
So, as all of you know, the man next to me has been referred to as the director for, well, since we've been making videos.
Oh, that's right.
And actually, at the beginning, he did all the videotaping, which he still does, but it was always him behind the camera. I was the one that did all the talking. And if you go back to my videos, a year or so back, you'll see they're all of me talking, and he's behind the camera doing a little bit of, you know,
Yeah, and I kept
back and
falling
forth.
asleep.
He did. Actually, you did a couple of times. This is Randy.
Where?
I'm introducing Randy.
I'm getting billing.
You are getting billing. The directing part of it's like, it was gone. So you are now being billed as your real
It's Jill for
Christian
Today
name.
featuring.
So now, it's going to be very difficult actually for me to start referring to you as Randy instead of the director when we're on camera. But that's it. I've decided you have to come out from behind the camera.
Okay.
So we've got that one
I
going
will.
for us. We
What
watched Game of Thrones. We
Game of
started to
Thrones.
watch Game of Thrones yesterday. It was Memorial Day. We decided to do a little binge watching.
Actually, I started to watch
Yeah.
Game of Thrones while Jill for Today was taking a
I
nap.
did. I kind of crashed.
And she woke up and she kind of got
So
interested.
what is this? So we started to watch Game of Thrones. And watched what, 2 or 3 episodes
Yeah.
of the first season. Very interesting, really. You know what? I'm done binge watching.
Lots of violence, lots of foul language. It does have a lot of nudity for those of you who are into that, and you know,
A lot of nudity.
a lot of nudity.
But you know what? Isn't so much all that. Well, all that stuff does affect me, and I'm tired of
Well,
binge watching.
a lot of the, I assume it's an English production.
Yes, I would assume.
Yeah, because a lot of the English actors we see in some of the
Oh my
PBS
goodness,
programs
yes.
we watch.
Yeah.
So, you know, and we both like Sean Bean. And,
Very much so.
and,
He plays what's his name? Ned.
Ned Stark.
Ned Stark.
Eddard Stark.
Eddard? Eddard? What
think
is that?
so.
What's that?
I imagine a version of Edward.
Oh, okay, I understand. All right. So anyway, we started Game of Thorns. We thought it was Thrones.
We
We
got
thought it was
3 or
very
4
interesting.
episots into it, but you know it's on for 6
Oh, God.
seasons. At
It's
least
too
there's
much.
6
It's
seasons
a
on
commitment,
demand.
you know.
And got other things to do with my life other than sit in front of the television.
What? What? I know what you have. You have to find us a place to go and stay. That's what you're going to do instead of binge watching. You're going to find us a place to stay.
Binge watching?
Bin. You're at the door. You're at
No
the
more
grocery
wine
store.
for Jill for
All
today.
right, so that's that. Okay,
All right.
my hair, Game of Thrones, avocados. Upcoming. I got just a couple more announcements and we're out of here. I have upcoming videos coming up. Upcoming videos coming up. I'm going to do some cool foods for hot weather. I want to do a few cold soups, cold soups. I want to do some more cold dishes, things that you can serve when it's hot that don't take a lot of stove time either. And so I'm going to do a few of those coming up. I'm going to try to use a couple of cookbooks that I have. I have some things that I've used, in my own little world, but I'm going to try to use some cookbooks. The other thing that they're going to be is things that you basically have in your kitchen. You don't have to go out and buy all these exotic ingredients. So look forward to that. I have tips and tricks of the kitchen. And I'm going to do a kitchen tips day. So I'm going to show you some of the kitchen tips. What are you doing?
Nothing. I'm
You're
not
laughing,
doing it.
aren't
No,
you? You're
I'm not.
laughing. I'm appealing to our female crowd, unless your men are out there cookers and kitchen people. So I'm going to do some kitchen tips.
Well, most of us guys have dated cold dishes in our life, so, we'd be into cold dishes. Go ahead.
Oh, instead of hot dishes, you mean gals that just did, your young women that just didn't make
Left
it.
you flat.
Okay, well, and that's about it, except for Randy I was called to the director, trying to find us a place to stay for a few days.
Yep.
Okay, so
We
that's.
do have one for 4th of July.
Oh, we do, but we're not gonna talk about that yet.
No.
We don't want
It
to
would be a
jinx it.
great,
Oh,
road
the
trip.
field trip. Yeah, I'm not gonna tell you about it. Okay, is that done? Are we done
That's
here?
it.
Is our work done here?
that's it. Let's get to that macaroni salad.
Oh, you're gonna get so little. You get a snack version. You're not gonna get a meal version.
Okay.
Oh, all right. You're gonna get a meal
Okay.
version. God, you just kill me. All right, everybody. Thanks for viewing. Tell your friends. Subscribe. Thumbs up.
And do something nice for somebody.
Leave some comments if you like. If you have something suggestion that you'd like us to do, let me know. Cooking or otherwise. Is that it?
Mm-hmm.
I think that's it.
Pay it forward.
Pay it forward. Okay, everybody. See you soon. Thanks a lot. Take care. Bye-bye.